for one of our uniformed SRO officers. Also, concessions located on both sides of the stadium tonight underneath the bleachers, restrooms as well. Also remind you that we are having Pink Out Night in honor of breast cancer awareness. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, welcome to Cable Field at Doc Whiteley Stadium. District 5A4 football contest tonight. Please direct your attention to the midfield area, please. Please welcome the students of the 2021 Tahlequah High School Spirit Clinic. These young participants, ranging in age from kindergarten to 5th grade, have been working all week with the high school cheerleaders and pom team on a chant, a cheer, and a dance. Ladies and gentlemen, please give your attention to our future Young Lady Tigers. Great job, young ladies. 114 strong. Ladies and gentlemen, give them a big round of applause. Those young ladies under the direction of Miss Mandy Stafford and Amy Wright. Great job, young ladies. I'd like to remind Tiger fans that the Tahlequah High School cross-country team will be on the road tomorrow as they travel to Mohawk Sports Complex in Tulsa to compete in Class 6A regional competition tomorrow. Top 7 teams qualifying for state and top 7 non-individual qualifying members. Couple stats on tonight's ball game. The Glenpool Warriors coming to town tonight, scoring an average of 29.7 points per game, giving up a total of 22.14. Tahlequah coming in tonight's contest with 30.7 points per game and giving up 14.28. Once again, Tigers 5-2.
Green Country Sport Network presents Tahlequah Tiger Football. Support Tahlequah Tiger Athletics. Once a Tiger, always a Tiger. Today's game is brought to you by Green Country Funeral Home. Buffalo Wild Wings. Cherokee County Collision. State Farm Agent Laura Lunn. Springwater Lawn Care. Tommy Nix Auto Group. The Quaw. Two Sisters Financial. Rafa's Burrito Company. Bank of Cherokee County. H&H Quality Tires and Auto. Grace Medical Equipment. Bob Ed Culver, State Representative District 4. UFFC. Spring Hollow Feed and Supply. Suzanne Myers. First Students Tahlequah. Springwater Fence. Red Dirt Texas Country. BJ Baker's Trial Attorney.
Do your home loan.
Tahlequah High School JROTC presenting the colors tonight.
Okay, welcome everybody tonight. Sorry, I didn't know what Craig's doing. He's over here doing some kind of dance or something. Welcome to Green Country Sports Network tonight. Kelly Calloway, Gary Wing, Craig Wing, joining you tonight to bring you the Tiger broadcast. A beautiful night tonight, Gary, here at Doc Wadley Stadium.
Absolutely. I've been to games here where it's 40 degrees and wind blowing 30 miles an hour. I'm telling you, we had hot chocolate and blankets and everything, so this is a wonderful night. About 70 degrees.
Right. Well, we have an exciting game coming tonight. It's going to be a close game. Give me your thoughts, Gary, on how the Tigers have been looking after last week.
Well, Tigers have really been getting it together, cutting down on the penalties, and like Coach Gilbert said, we're converting on 3rd and 4th downs. We're keeping the other team from converting on 3rd and 4th downs, and just seems like when we need a play, we get a play, and they're just playing very well. So we're on a 3-game winning streak right now.
Yeah, that's good. I mean, that was an exciting game last week, the week before against Sapulpa. Another exciting game, so I'm looking forward to tonight. These teams are evenly matched, and we're just ahead of them. Like, I think we're 3rd in the district and they're 5th, but it's really not by much.
Not by much. And the points, we score a little more points, and they our defense holds them a little fewer than them, so it's really even stat-wise. So I think this boils down to if Tahlequah can continue playing like they have been playing, we should win this. But that's a big if, That's why we play the games. You just never know how it's going to turn out. But Tulsa World has picked us to win this game tonight, and so we hoping they're right. Tyler Joyce. Well, let's just go over some stats. Tahlequah is 5-2 and 3-1 in the district. Glenpool is 4-3 and 2-2 in the district. Just like Kelly said, very, very close. Glenpool has a interesting story. Their head coach, first-year head coach, was a quarterback on the state championship team at Glenpool. I believe it's 2014 maybe. But that was one of the most dominating teams in state history. And he's back home, and so that's a big story for them. And of course, Coach Gilbert's been here for 10 years, I think, and has a great program going here. Has a lot of respect around the state.
Go ahead. You can keep
Tyler Joyce, talk about Tahlequah now for some stats on Tahlequah. Tyler Joyce, 58% completion on his passing, 877 yards, 10 touchdowns, and 5 interceptions. He also has 269 yards rushing, Kelly.
Right.
And Malik McMurtry is a leading rusher for us. He has 717 yards, 6 TDs, and an impressive 7 yards per carry on his rushing this year. Last week, linebacker Mason Watkins led the Tiger defense with 8 tackles, and as always, Tahlequah just team tackles. There's a lot of, if one hits you, there's going to be 3 or 4 hits you.
Right.
And like I said a while ago, Tahlequah's playing very well. They got a 3-game winning streak going. And Kelly, I think keys of the game was we just got to keep doing what we've been doing.
Yeah, those turnovers. We got to eliminate those turnovers, keep our penalties down, in my opinion.
Right.
And I've harped on it a lot, that exchange from the quarterback and the center.
Yes, and that's going to be a big one. That's a great segue to this little deal. Our starting center, Cale Shankles, injured himself last week. So they put in the second string center, and so he'll be starting again tonight. And so that's a key. I mean, that's so important right there. So
exactly.
See how that our new center does.
Yeah, and we want to thank everyone for joining us tonight on the UFFC Mortgage pregame show, talking a little bit about the Tigers and what they have going on. And of course, next week, hopefully we can win tonight. That's what we plan on doing. Next week we have another game at Memorial, which, in general we should win, but you never know. So excited about tonight. I was looking at some things, Gary. I know I mentioned it to you before the game, or just a little bit ago, just looking at some stats that Max Preps had, and they said that Tahlequah averages, I believe it's like 30.2 points a game, and Glenpool averages 29.7, I believe. You might have had it written down here, something like that. You may have already said it too. But very close. Of course, Coach Miller did tell us that their defense gives up a little bit more than we do.
Right.
So the good news is that we have that benefit in the edge, and we're at home. Now, we haven't played real well at home, unfortunately, which is very unusual. We've actually 4-0 on the road. Either way, that's kind of what we're looking at. And I know, Gary, you were going to talk about the captains tonight. Or did you write those numbers down? I thought you did. For Tahlequah?
Our captain knights are Tyler Joyce, Jordan Meisner, Malik McMurtry, and Bryce Anderson.
Bryce Anderson. Those are the four. And I didn't see who won the toss or anything, but again, we want to thank you tonight for joining us on the UFFC Mortgage pregame show. Thanks to Herb Kimball and Mike Naylor and all the staff at UFFC Mortgage, Jacob Hendricks and Abby McCollum. Great people. I've worked with them before, and if you need a mortgage, home loan, they're the people to talk to, and they can help set you up on plans if you're not quite ready for one. So they'll definitely get you taken care of.
Yes. Nice people. Abby was one of my students at Woodall several years ago.
Right.
She was a great student and a great person then. And I would like to give a shout out to all my students from Lost City and Woodall. I saw one of them over at 10 Killer at the football game Thursday night, and the Pegs Panthers lost a tough one in the playoffs Thursday to the 10 Killer Indians. For those of you who don't know, we have 8 dependent schools in the county that go from pre-K up to 8th grade. And those schools have a state playoffs like our high schools. So they're playing for the gold ball in football. And next couple of weeks, we'll have a state champion in Oklahoma Rural Education, ORES. I forgot what they stand for. But anyway, we get a lot. Tahlequah High School has a lot of players now that come from that system.
They do. They definitely do.
A lot of them. So they play a high-quality 8-man football at the rural schools. But we're here for the Tigers, and we've won 2 games in a row, 21-14. We come back on both of them. Very exciting games, win it at the end. And up at Claremore, we held the ball for the last 4 minutes, last 5 minutes.
Yeah,
and,
we did.
Just ground it out. Very impressive to be able to do.
And it was a hard pick on our player of the game. I know we chose Aiden Glenn. He actually, I was noticing, he's actually one of our leaders in sacks for the team. But he had the huge 4th down stop to take the ball away from Claremore to give us the ball. We go down and score. And, of course, that was the play of the game if we were to do a play of the game, too, I think. Of course, or the score. It could have been the score, too, which we don't want to undermine the score, but you got to get that defensive stop first. So
at the time, Kelly, it was we were behind 14-13 in the 4th quarter.
Right.
If they go in and score there, it was going to be a different ball game.
Right.
The odds of us winning at that point, if they'd have scored, would have been low.
Right.
So
Oh, no, I'm sorry. I was just going to say, I think we're about ready for kickoff tonight. Tiger's going to be kicking the ball off, and here is the kick, a high end-over-end kick, fielded about at the 8-yard line, running to his right, met by a host of Tigers, and going to be brought down at the 15-yard line. It's going to be 1st and 10 for Glenpool.
Sean McLaughlin on the carry for them. Who made that tackle?
That is number 6.
Oh, man.
That is Jacob Morrison.
Yeah,
we would think we'd have this memorized by now, boy. But apparently we can't.
He's one of those super sophomores we have.
Right.
We have a lot of sophomores starting.
And I have to apologize. It's the glare on this glass in here, and then one side is a little dirty. It's kind of hard to see. Here we go. 11:54 to go on the clock. Glenpool with the ball. Shotgun for snap. Here's the handoff up the middle, making one tackler miss, and going to be met after a gain of about 2. It's going to bring up a 2nd down and 8. Number 16,
Mason Watkins.
Mason Watkins with the tackle.
As a leading tackler last week. Our two linebackers are very active. Jordan Moore and
Jaden Moore.
Jaden Moore, yeah.
Yeah, and he came in, I think, for McWilliams and play. Here's another handoff off to the right, going to pick up about 4 more yards. We're going to call this a 3rd down and 4 for Glenpool Warriors. 16 and 28, Craig is telling us here. Mason Watkins and Hunter Clay on the tackle.
Yeah, Braden Nelson in on the carry for both times. He's their leading rusher for Glenpool, a junior, and Coach Gilbert said he's one of their playmakers for them.
Here's a big 3rd down and 4, 10:58 to go. And here's the handoff, going to be stopped after a gain of maybe 2 yards. It's going to bring up a 4th down and call it 2.
Braden Northington.
14
Braden
with the tackle there, Braden Northington.
Boy, he suffocated him. Just engulfed him there.
Right, we've got a quick 4 and out for for Glenpool. It's going to bring up a punt. We got 2 deep. I'm at 3 and out. Jeez.
Well,
that's my 53-yard line and 4 and out. Here we go.
End over end spiral here.
Hey, did I say that too? And
low kick.
Low kick, and it's going to be hit and touched at the. Looks like they're going to give them the bounce. I'm not sure where he's going to go, but it's going to be downed initially here at the 39. Although the referee has it down, the line judge has it down at the 48-yard line, so I think that was where it was first touched by Glenpool.
Yeah.
It's going to bring up a Cherokee County collision 1st and 10 for the Tigers. And I get bullied up here, so if anybody knows any, I guess I need to talk to B.J. Baker, trial attorney, about bullying in the workplace by these two.
Oh, good. It's all in love, Kelly.
Sure. I know, Gary, with all those shots you took with a leather helmet. I can get it from you. Craig, I'm not sure. Here's the quarterback keep around the left side. Has a good block around there. Going to be brought down after a gain of 2. Ball at the 50-yard line. 2-yard run for Tyler Joyce. Going to bring up a 2nd down and 8. 9:55 to go, first quarter. Excuse me.
That's our usual lineup that we have out here tonight, Kelly.
Yeah. Tigers moving a little quick. Another handoff, pitching it over to number 11, McMurtry, and he's going to gain about a yard there. Going to be out of bounds again. 49-yard line. Referee's keeping the clock moving, and I'm not sure why, because he went out of bounds. They're wanting to make this game fast.
They're coming to the short side, both of those runs, and Tahlequah likes to run to the left,
right.
It seems like.
It's going to bring up a 3rd and 6, 9:20 to go, first quarter.
Ray Stopp, number 8's been our leading receiver.
Fakes the handoff, quarterback keep around the left side, has a block. It's going 40, 35, and it's going to be downed at about the 34-yard line. 1st and 10, Cherokee County collision 1st and 10 for Tyler Joyce. Nice run there by Joyce.
18 yards on the carry.
It's going to be brought down by number 6 for the Warriors, Tyler Broomhall.
And he appears to be injured, unfortunately.
Yes, he does. He took a hard hit there. I didn't exactly see what happened. I think he kind of lowered his head to make the tackle. So we're going to take a quick break while they look at him, and we'll be right back in 30 seconds on the Green Country Sports Network. Welcome back on the Green Country Sports Network. At number 6, getting up, what was his name? Tyler Broomhall on his own, so good to hear that. Gary, real quick, if you can, we're going to have our trivia question starting tonight.
What two Tahlequah High School coaches that are presently coaching have been at Tahlequah the longest?
Yep.
Have the longest tenure.
And we need the 2 names. Here we go. Here's the handoff up the middle and moving around to his left and going to be brought down after a gain of about 1. Can't tell. Was that McMurtry with the carry?
Yes, that was.
With the carry there, they're going to give him 1 yard. It's going to bring up a 2nd down and 9, 8:44 to go.
Line had a good hole there, but the linebackers filled that in a hurry.
And a way to enter our trivia contest is to make sure you subscribe to our YouTube page. Put your answer in the comments. If you get it right, we will draw your name at the end of the 3rd quarter. And here's another handoff to the right, moving right to center, and brought down at the 19-yard line. Nice run there by Malik McMurtry.
15-yard run
He
there.
did a little juking and stuff there, Gary, and brought down by really about an ankle tackle there.
I thought he was going to get through there. He almost had it. That was the first time we ran back to the right.
Right.
Cut it back up the middle.
It's going to be a Cherokee County collision, 1st and 10. Another handoff cutting to the right, met that time by a couple of Glenpool Warriors, and they're going to call it no gain there, bring up a 2nd and 10, 8 minutes to go 1st quarter.
Big 74, Braxton Birch on the tackle. He looks like a side of a barn there.
No gain on the play, brings up 2nd down and 10.
2nd and 10, 7:45 to go, 1st quarter. 3 receivers to the left. And fakes the handoff and the pass caught by number 6 around the left side. And he's going to be brought down at the 9-yard line. It's going to bring up a 3rd down. Jacob Morrison with the catch. Now we do have a flag on the play. Flags brought to you tonight by Century 21, Suzanne Myers.
We're using our pink flags tonight.
Yep. Breast cancer awareness, definitely an important
We
thing.
have a flag at about the 13-yard line.
We want to thank one of our game sponsors, Two Sisters Financial.
Blocking back against the Tigers, going to move the ball back.
Yes, we do. They have been a big part of Tahlequah athletics for many years.
Yes.
And if I'd go out and pick up some pop bottles and beer cans, I could have some money to invest.
And Tyler Joyce with the keeper around the left side, going to get a lot of that yardage back. He's going to be down at the 16-yard line, so he picked up quite a bit. Oh, we got another flag on the field. This one's probably going to be coming back too. It's in the area of holding on the Tigers, so that's going to make us even further back. So that is an unfortunate play there. Joyce had a good run there, but brought back by the penalty.
Yep.
Again, thanks Suzanne Meyer, Century 21, Right Real Estate.
This is something we haven't done in the last 3 games. We were down in the red zone all the way to the 10, and
I know.
now
Here
we're
we
at
are
the
again.
33.
I know.
So
It's going to bring up a long 2nd down.
that just gives us a chance to get more yardage, I guess. Got to think positive.
Yeah, 6:52 to go. It's going to be a 2nd and 24 for the Tigers. Man in motion across. Joyce looking back, dropping back, looking, has a man open, and caught at the 22, and going in for a touchdown, Tigers!
Wow.
I can't see who it was.
What a pass. What a pass. 20-something.
I think it was 22, the man that was in motion. I think that was Beckett Robinson.
Wow, he'd been out for an injury. I'm glad to have him back.
Yeah, I believe that's who caught it.
Wow, that was that pass was right on the
It was
money.
on the money. 6:37 to go in this 1st quarter. Tigers leading 6-0. And here comes the extra point. Ball down, kick is up. And it is good. With 6:37 to go, Tigers leading 7-0 over the Glenpool Warriors. And we'll be right back on the Green Country Sports Network. Welcome back, Green Country Sports Network. Tahlequah takes the lead 7-0, 6:37 to go in the first quarter. Getting ready for the kickoff. And Gary, one thing I didn't mention about our trivia, we have the Palms Massage and Spa giving you a 30-minute free massage. Awesome value. So get those answers in. Maybe you'll win. And here's the kick.
Do we have to subscribe to get an answer?
Yep, you got to subscribe. And fielded at the 6. Again, moving around to his right, being chased and going to be brought down at the 20-yard line. It's going to be 1st and 10. Actually, they're going to call it the 21-yard line. Oh, no, they've moved up again. 22-yard line.
LaShawn Johnson?
Sure looked like he went down looking at the play here, but.
Yeah, LaShawn Johnson on the tackle.
LaShawn Johnson, yep.
And 14 was over right there with him. It's hard to see a solo tackle when Tahlequah's playing. So on our trivia contest, how do we get an answer up here?
You've got to write it in our YouTube comments, and you got to subscribe. Got to be a subscriber. And here we go. Quarterback keep up the middle, not touched until the 32, and brought down. He's going to have a huge first down there. It's going to be a 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line. Call it the 39 for Glenpool. Nice run there by the quarterback.
You know, Aiden Glenn was down there on that tackle, starting at nose guard, and he's able to chase him down. That was good hustle. I couldn't see which Tahlequah Tiger slowed him down.
And here we go, looking to pass. First pass of the night, caught by number 1, and he falls backwards, but then gets it through there. It's going to be another first down for Glenpool. Ball's going to be at the, what do we call it, the 46-yard line, 1st and 10, Glenpool.
That looked like a freshman quarterback. Glenpool is a 9th grade quarterback. He threw that right over the top of Tahlequah.
And
I can't believe he didn't intercept it.
Number 1, the receiver there, Garrett Long, he kind of stumbled through the line there. And here we go, handoff to the middle and going to his right, going to pick up about 3 yards. It's going to bring up a 2nd down and call it 7 now.
Braden Northington was the last one getting up off the pile that time.
5:35 to go. And here we go, handing it off again up the right side and hit hard. It's going to be close to a first down. I believe he's going to be about a yard short here. It's going to bring up a huge 3rd down and 1.
Could you tell who put the hit on that and slowed him down? Number 3.
Number 3. That was a huge hit by Coda Bunch.
Yeah.
Yes, 3rd down and 1. 5:15 to go. First quarter. And here we go, looking to pass again and hit. Right away. Ball's out and picked up by Glenpool, and he is going to lose a yard, it looks like. See if we can see it here on our screen. Hit right away, and ball is out, picked up at the 40, and yes, he will lose it for yards. Looking at that play, Gary, it almost looked like he didn't have actual full control of that ball, but wasn't called incomplete. He was bobbling it.
Well, that's good for us.
Yeah, that's good for us, because if he wouldn't have, either way, it brought it back a couple yards, but brings up a big 4th down now and 4, loss of 3 yards.
The receiver on that play was the quarterback until a couple of weeks ago. They've promoted the 9th grader up to starting at quarterback now.
And here's the snap, handing it off. Met right away by Tigers and can't bring him down. Moving forward, and now they're going to have a first down. I believe the first one to get there was number 7 for the Tigers, Jaden Moore, and he's up hobbling a little bit. Hopefully he's all right. He is moving back to the defensive huddle. It's going to be another 1st and 10 for Glenpool. We do. And here we go, dropping back to pass, moving to his left, nowhere to go, and hit by a couple of Tigers there. First bet by number 16, Mason Watkins.
And then finished off by, I didn't even see his number, but
34, Jonathan Davis. It's going to bring up a 2nd down and 7. 4:20 to go. I'm not sure what's going on here. Somebody hurt or?
Tahlequah's given up 99 points for the season. So we're hoping we can go the rest of the year without another point. probably won't happen. But.
Oh, they're stopping it. I think maybe there's someone. Oh, there is. There's someone in the parking lot with their headlights on, and they don't play while somebody's got their headlights on. I believe they've now turned them off. So someone was parked towards the stadium when they had their headlights still on. So, of course, that's going to bring a stoppage in play here for a minute. I'm not sure if it's going to be a referee's timeout or what, but Tahlequah Tigers are going to talk for a minute. Referee's trying to hurry them up. Glenpool is back out there now. 4:20 to go on the clock. 7-0 Tahlequah. 2nd and 7. This game brought to you tonight by State Farm's Laura Lunn. They still haven't got us Aaron Rodgers. I don't know what to say, Gary. And here we go, faking the handoff. Quarterback's keeper, and he is brought down right away.
Wow, good play. Number 20.
By number 28.
Hunter
David.
Clay?
Hunter Clay.
Hunter Clay. We call these same numbers over and over.
We do.
They do a good job down there.
One of these days we'll have enough money that we can have a spotter for us, like one with binoculars. Craig's eyes are old too. And here we go, dropping back to pass. Looking, nowhere to go. Covered, scrambling now. Big block there by the offensive lineman, and Tahlequah has a guy down. Throwing it away is the Tigers, or is the quarterback for Glenpool. But Tahlequah does have a Tiger down there. Can't tell who it is, but he took a hard hit there. I think it was number 28, I believe. 28 again, Hunter Clay. Took a big shot trying to come around the edge on the back end of that to get that quarterback, and the offensive lineman, of course, did what he was supposed to do, make a huge block. So
he had his hand. It looked like he had his hands up ready to make the tackle, and he got hit in the ribs.
He got hit hard too. Yeah.
Uh-huh. Well, I know that hurts.
I know. It's like those crackback blocks or whatever you want to call it.
Man.
Those things get.
Can't breathe for a few minutes.
And here we go, dropping back to pass, has a man open and caught at the 29-yard line. I mean, the 31-yard line, I'm sorry, brought down. It's going to bring up a 4th down now. Oh, no, I'm sorry. The Tahlequah Tigers will take it over. I got caught up on the guy getting hurt, so I apologize. It's going to be a Cherokee County collision, 1st and 10. Again, my apologies, folks, for that one. 3:28 to go in this first quarter.
Well, we got to give Mason Watkins, he did a great tackle there.
Yes.
And somebody else, I couldn't tell who, but they double teamed him over there.
Yep. And Tigers are going to be taking the field here.
That was a big stop, wasn't it?
It was.
Big stop. That 9th grade quarterback looks like he's got quick feet.
Yeah, he does.
He's hard to catch back there.
And here we go, man in motion, fakes the handoff, and has a pass complete again to number 22, making a man miss, moving up, and he's going to be brought down about a yard short of the 1st down. Actually, though, they're going to give it to him. He has got a Cherokee County collision, 1st and 10. That's another big catch tonight by Beckett Robinson. And he is a 9th grader. He is a freshman, 6'1", 176, Gary.
Wow, I did not know that.
That's what they got him on here. That's crazy. That's awesome.
A lot of young people.
3:14 to go, clock moving. Here's the handoff, hit right away at the 40 and going to lose about a yard there. It's going to bring up a 2nd down and 11 for the Tigers. Clock moving, 3:02 to go, first quarter.
Well, Kelly, when I was a 9th grader, I was still trying to figure out how to put the pads in.
Oh, I'm telling you, I didn't know nothing.
Man.
They have pads then?
Yeah, they always tell you to put your thigh pads in backwards, if you know what I mean. That's a dirty trick. You guys have played football. You know what I'm talking about.
Here we go. 2nd, and they're going to call it 10, but I think it should be 11. Here we go. Quarterback keeper around the right side. Has a good block there by number 65. Moving forward and making some guys pay for it. Tyler Joyce lower in that shoulder. It's going to bring up a 3rd down and 3 yards to go. Yep, 2:20 to go in the first quarter. Number 65 for the Tigers. Parker Wisenhunt had a good block to allow Joyce to get around the edge there.
Parker's getting a little more playing time.
Yep.
You see the improvement as the year goes by.
Joyce looking over at the coaches to see what the play they want to change the play or not, and clock's still moving, 1:55 to go. They need to be moving. It's 7 seconds on the play clock. And Joyce pitching it and not hit. I'm sorry. and pitching it over and going to be brought down. It's going to be another first down for Tahlequah. First downs tonight brought to you by Cherokee County Collision. Getting ahead of myself here, getting excited.
Well, that was really good effort. Looked like they had him stopped. He just kept fighting and fighting.
Clock is moving, 1:44 to go. First quarter.
You know, our center has been perfect so far.
Yeah. Don't jinx it.
No, I know it. I shouldn't have said that.
Here we go.
Is that number 51, our center? He was our left guard. 315 pounds and very quick.
Here we go. Here's the handoff to McMurtry. Driving forward, going to pick up about 4 yards here. It's going to. Yeah. Center with a really nice block there.
Yeah, he's quick.
It's going to bring up a second down, and we're going to say 5. No, they're calling it a 7. It sure looks like. Here we go. Dropping back to pass and caught right away by number 22. I'm sorry, number 13, Cale Matlock. It's going to gain a couple of yards there. It's going to bring up a big third down with 38 seconds to go. Tigers will have to make one more play before the end of this first quarter, Gary.
Yeah. There's no wind at all tonight.
And here we go. A low snap that time, Gary. Moving around, has a man open and looking, and he is caught.
What a catch.
At the 17-yard line. And I believe he got a pass interference on him. Cale Matlock with a huge catch.
Oh, yeah. He fought that interference off. What a nice play.
And penalties tonight brought to you by Suzanne Meyer, Century 21 Right Real Estate. Your professional realtor. Go see her for your real estate needs. Penalty will be declined. It was a pass interference, Gary, but boy, he got up there high.
Yes, he did. And Joyce rolling out to his left and just threw that pass right on the money.
Right.
And that is so hard to do.
And it appears that Tigers are just going to let this play clock go, or the clock go down, and take it to the end of the first quarter here. And we're going to be right back shortly, too. At the end of one, it's 7-0 Tahlequah. Tahlequah is on the move. We'll be right back in 30 seconds.
Green Country Sport Network presents Tahlequah Tiger Football. Support Tahlequah Tiger Athletics. Once a Tiger, always a Tiger. Today's game is brought to you by Green Country Funeral Home. Buffalo Wild Wings. Cherokee County Collision. State Farm Agent Laura Lunn. Springwater Lawn Care. Tommy Nixana Group. The Quaw. Two Sisters Financial. Rafa's Burrito Company. Bank of Cherokee County. H&H Quality Tires and Auto. Grace Medical Group.
Welcome back here on GCSN. Kelly Calloway, Craig Wing, Gary Wing, and Emily McAlpine, Ryan Hosley helping us tonight. Tigers up now 7-0, start of the second quarter. 12 minutes on the clock, and here shortly we will bring you the trivia question again. We've only said it one time. Here we go with the snap, fakes the handoff, looking, has a man open, and dropped. Pass intended for number 6, Jacob Morrison.
He doesn't miss many of those,
and
does
it
he?
sure looked like interferences. They hooked one of our guys trying to go into his route, but I guess if it was in that 5 yards, maybe it was okay. The referee seemed to let it go by. 11:55 on the clock.
Well, he was open.
And here we go.
Kelly, this is a huge 5A4.
It is. It's a huge.
game.
And we have a lot of Tigers here tonight, a lot of fans here tonight.
Yeah,
Glenpool actually brought it several too. I didn't know if they were originally. Here's a handoff around the left side and in for a touchdown. Malik McMurtry, touchdown Tahlequah. I heard I beat LZ to it. Just kidding. And here we go. Tigers are leading 13-0 now. Going to be coming set for the extra point. And Malik McMurtry made that one look easy.
He did. He did. These two teams are just so close for that seeding for the district playoff.
Right. And here we go with the extra point. Ball down, kick is up. And I can't see nothing, but it is good. Tahlequah Tigers take the lead 14-0 with 11:48 to go in the second quarter. We're going to keep it here. Gary, give me some thoughts on that run.
Well, I thought our line had a huge hole, and once he broke through there,
yeah, no one was getting him. He wasn't going down.
They weren't going to get him. Bodie Jemerson there on the extra point.
Yep.
2 for 2 tonight. But our offensive line has really improved.
They are.
I mean, they're looking good tonight.
So, Gary, real quick, give me that trivia question again.
All right. What 2 Tahlequah High School coaches have been here the longest? They're coaching now. What 2 coaches? They both came the same year. What's the name of the 2 coaches that have been here the longest? They're not looking old, Kelly. I'm not saying they're old. I'm just saying they've been here a long time.
Yeah.
Well, it's looking good.
And here
so
we
far.
go. And here's the kickoff. Fielded again at the 9-yard line. This time he's not going to take it around the side and makes a man miss, tiptoeing around the edge there. Looks like he's going to be brought down. They're going to give him at the 36-yard line. It's going to be 1st and 10 Glenpool.
Wow, I thought he stepped out at the 20, and that was a touchdown-saving push on the sidelines. It was a great play, and I didn't even see which one of our Tahlequah High School players did that.
Yeah, I missed it too.
Saved a touchdown. I thought it had been over a long time ago.
Yeah. I want to give a big shout out to my friend Tori Hanna. Her daughter Lexi was named the district's softball, I think it was Player of the Year or something like that. I might have butchered it, Tori, but I saw that, and she won an award in the district for Player of the Year, I believe. And here we go with the handoff, and met right away by number 14 there. Braden Northington was not going to let go of that one.
Went for a ride.
It's going to bring up a second down, and they're going to call it 10, 11:24 to go, second quarter. No gain for Glenpool. Craig's trying to break stuff in here.
Northington's another one of those super sophomores we have. He's a quarterback and defensive player.
And here's the handoff, and running up the middle and making a couple Tigers bring him down is going to be a gain. Actually, I'm sorry. It's going to bring up a 3rd down and 1.
Bryson Smith.
So we got a 9. Yeah, we called him tonight.
Bryson Smith.
We got to give Bryson and his parents, Grace Medical, a big shout out tonight for being one of our sponsors and bringing the game to you. And here we go with the handoff and met, and I believe he is going to get a first down. Referees are lined up that he got the yard that he needed. Going to be a 1st and 10 with 10:40 to go for Glenpool.
Coach Gilbert said that Braden Nelson, that running back, number 30, was a playmaker for him. He appears to be very strong.
Number 55, Aiden Glenn on the tackle. And don't forget, tonight we will be naming our Buffalo Wild Wings and Green Country Sports Network player of the game. And here's the handoff around the right side, number 30 moving forward. It's going to pick up about 5 yards on the first down play, 10:15 to go. It's going to bring up a 2nd and 5 for Glenpool.
Northington, I think, again on the tackle. Last one getting up off that pile.
Well, number 14. Yep, you're right, Braden Northington. I didn't think your eyes are doing pretty good, Gary.
Yeah.
And handing it off to the running back again, moving up the middle fast, carrying a couple of Tigers. Going to be another first down for Glenpool. And again, they're moving forward, and they did this the last series, but then got stopped on that 4th down play.
Yes. 34, Jonathan Davis, I think, was riding him down.
9:42 to go. Glenpool moving. They're actually kind of moving fairly quick. Handing it off again to number 30. met by a couple of Tigers after a gain of about 3 there. It's going to bring up a 2nd and 7.
Somebody grabbed a hold of him and pulled him backwards there.
Yeah. Gary, go ahead and give me your trivia for me real quick. One more time.
2 Tahlequah coaches started coaching the same year, and they've been here ever since. So which 2 Tahlequah high school coaches have been here, had the longest tenure?
Yep.
They're still
got to have them both. And here we go, handing it off again now to number 4. Breaks a couple of tackles and plowing down is going to be brought down at the 24-yard line. Another first down. And Glenpool has Tahlequah's defense on the ropes here.
Yes, they do. McMurtry made the tackle. He looks like he's hurt his arm. So I hope he's just got a stinger.
Yeah, hopefully it's just a stinger and nothing too major that's going to affect him. Here we go, another handoff. Haven't passed it in several plays here. Number 4 again for Glenpool.
Code a bunch on the tackle.
Sean McLaughlin, he's a senior.
He's sure provided a spark here for Glenpool.
8:30 to go. Second quarter, Tigers leading 14-0. Glenpool is moving down the field.
You know, Tahlequah's changed their defense since the beginning of the year. They're got a safety deep where we at the beginning of the year we weren't doing that.
Dropping back for a pass and throwing it around the left side, and both of them caught it, but it's going to be Glenpool coming down. Number 7 for the Warriors, Ashton Gorbett.
Our defensive player there had an opportunity to knock that ball down, and I think he might have been going for an interception. And the other guy's just bigger and stronger and is able to take it away from him. He had him well covered, though.
And here we go, Glenpool 14-6, 8:11 to go. Second quarter, Glenpool with the extra point. The kick is up, and it is good. With 8 minutes and 11 seconds to go in the second quarter, Glenpool cutting it to 7. Tigers now leading 14-7.
Very well played game.
We're going to keep it here.
Very well played game.
Yeah, and so I wanted to talk a little bit more about tonight. If you get the trivia question right, we will draw at the end of the third quarter. You will win a 30-minute massage, a free one, compliments of the Palms Massage and Spa. Very thankful for them to give that to us. Megan White, I graduated with her a long time ago. I'm not going to date us anymore, or our age, but she's definitely a proud Tahlequah supporter and has been. Her kids, I know her daughter just graduated a few years back, and I think she's at Arkansas now.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. When I think everybody's coached any has done something like this. When I was coaching at Lost City football, Randy Gasaway, blast from the past. Randy, if you're listening, hello. Randy was my carrier, carrying the plays into the quarterback. Well, they ran the play. It was the wrong play, and I'm over there screaming, Randy, Randy. Touchdown, 43 yards. I just shut up and said, good play.
Good job, right?
Yeah. I think every coach has done something like that.
And here we go. Glenpool set to kick it. Short kick. Calling it as a fair catch. Going to be caught at the, I believe the 28-yard line is where he called the fair catch. It's going to be Cherokee County collision, 1st and 10 for the Tigers. No time has come off the clock due to the fair catch. You want to talk a little, I know that the cross country, you were talking about that earlier.
Cross country tomorrow at Tulsa Mohawk Park, regionals, 6A regionals. Tahlequah boys and girls are going to be participating in that. If you're in the top 7 teams, you will qualify for state, or if you're one of the top individuals, you'll qualify for state. I think Tahlequah has a very good chance of being there.
Yeah.
They've got a good program going with their cross country. So anyway, wish them best of luck tomorrow.
Definitely.
At regionals.
Here we go, 1st and 10 for the Tigers. Joyce with the keeper around the left side there and moving, not even touched, and is going to go out of bounds at the 45-yard line, picking up a Cherokee County collision, 1st and 10. Nice run there by Tyler Joyce.
Tyler Joyce gets those 16 yards, but Jonathan Davis and Ray Stopp had great blocks. Helped him get that yardage there.
Joyce wasn't even touched, Gary, till he was going out of bounds, and the guy touched him out of bounds.
Great blocking downfield.
Yes, that's phenomenal blocking. 8:04 to go after that first down. Here's the snap. Quarterback keep again, trying to find a way to go here. Making some room for himself, picking up a couple yards. Actually, I believe Gary is going to pick up about 5 yards on that after looked like he was going to get stopped for maybe a no gain.
5 yards, and he ran about 30 to get that.
Yeah.
It's like a water bug scattering.
Yeah, he was running sideways about 30 yards, but still was able to pick it up and make a manageable 2nd and 5. 7:35 to go, second quarter. And the offense looking over to the coaches to see what play. Call here. Playing close over there on the far side is the cornerback for Glenpool. And Joyce again with a keeper around the left side. And he's going to cut back across, and he's going to pick up a couple more yards. It's going to bring up a big third down, and we're going to say 1.5 from where the referee is standing.
Well, you've got to give credit where credit's due. Glenpool's Easton Coleman had a really nice one-on-one tackle out there.
Yeah. Craig was noticing if he hadn't made that, he'd have had 20 more yards. And here we go again, 6:45 to go. Second quarter, Tigers. Big third down and 1 here. Joyce, nope, not keeping it, pitching it to McMurtry, and is going to get the Cherokee County collision, 1st and 10. Nice job by McMurtry, making a couple of guys miss so he can get that first down.
Just enough. We were doing that at Claremore last week.
Just enough.
If it was 3rd and 3, we'd get 4.
That's right, just enough.
Just enough.
Again, bringing up a Cherokee County collision, 1st and 10.
And again, our ends are just, our wide receivers, just such good blocking.
Joyce with the keeper on a low snap. Going to his right. Huge block over there by number, was it 50? It's going to be a pickup at 9. And number 53 had a huge block there. Bryson Smith made a guy fall about 15 yards down the field.
Is that a pancake block?
That's something.
Something.
It's 1st and 10, actually. Cherokee County collision, 1st and 10. Earlier, it looked like they were giving him 9 yards. 6:10 to go.
Good deal.
We also want to thank tonight Spring Hollow Feed and Supply. And there's a quarterback handoff moving up and picking up about 5 yards there. Number 11, McMurtry again.
Yeah.
You might want to get Spring Hollow Feed and Supply, especially when it gets cold out here. You're going to have some feed.
Yeah, I like the cubes myself.
You like to lick those?
I like to eat the cubes.
Eat the cubes?
Yeah.
Craig said he loves Salt Lick.
Yeah.
So 5:38 to go. Clock is moving. 2nd and 6.
We used to do that when we were kids. We never even thought that cows were licking all over that stuff. Oh my.
Joyce rolling to his left, looking for a man open, lobbing one in there. Pass is deflected, intended for number 6 there, I believe, Jacob Morrison.
Yeah, that was
kind of a lob in there. It would need to be a little harder. I think he might have had that one.
Yeah, that was yes, and he was not open.
Yeah,
so.
Looking back at our little monitor that we can see the little bit of the delay there, Gary, it looked like nobody was open, so he was just getting rid of it essentially. Clock has stopped, 5:24 on it. 14-7 Tahlequah. Tigers have been moving down the field. Started at about their own 25-yard line, 30-yard line. And it appears there's a timeout by the refs. Not sure what's going on here again. I don't see any headlights shining.
Well,
now they're going to bring them back out. I don't know. There must have been a headlight or something. I don't know what was going on.
Well, Bryson Anderson's our left tackle. Tate Whitmore is our left guard.
Bryson Smith, you mean? Bryce Anderson. I'm sorry. Yeah, my bad.
And then Ortiz, Luis Hernandez is our center. He's a big young man. We'll get the rest of them earlier. That offensive line, or later.
Yeah. And if you see State Representative Bob Ed Culver out, thank him for being a big sponsor of Tahlequah Green Country Sports Network and Tiger Athletics. Joyce with the keeper, moving around, and he is moving. He ain't going to be touched. Touchdown, Tigers. Tyler Joyce. Wow, what a scramble there by Joyce.
Kelly, he has got such good field vision to see that and be able to cut back.
And that senior leadership, he just shows it. You know what I mean? He just shows it. And you'll see it on the basketball court, too. Just makes those plays that no one else, like, I don't know.
He just kind of took it upon his shoulders to carry that right on down the field.
He did. 5:13 to go. Tigers scored. The score is 20-0. Jimerson with the extra point. Ball down. Kick is up, and it is good. Again, 5:13 to go. Tigers leading 21-7 over Glenpool. We're going to take a quick break and be right back on the Green Country Sports Network.
Hello, Mucky Man.
And we are back on the Green Country Sports Network. Thanks for joining us. We got answers coming in. Keep them coming on our YouTube. Please make sure you subscribe because I'll be honest, it does help us out.
Yes. And
we've only got 800 more to go before we can. Tell your friends, please.
We appreciate our sponsors,
Deep
too.
kickoff there, fielded at the 4.
What a leg.
And looks like he's being chased and met there at about the 14. It's going to be a Glenpool 1st and 10. Deep kick and great coverage by the Tigers.
Yes, it was. Morrison was chasing him down, and then number 22 was in on the, I think, made the hit. Is that 22 or 12?
I can't see right now on our screen's a little small.
22, yeah. That's our 9th grader.
Coach Wilson out there, the defensive coordinator, out getting his defense set.
Can you whip off the name of our coaches?
Yeah, I can here in just a second. As soon as we get this play going, it's going to be a 1st and 10.
They do a good job.
5:06 to go. Handing it off to the right side to number 30. Nope. Thought he was going to get tackled. Changing the direction.
Oh, wow.
Actually picks up a couple yards there, so good job by the Glenpool Warrior. Number 30 is Braden Nelson, a junior. So our coaches, Brad Gilbert, head coach, and quarterbacks, Gary McClure, offensive coordinator, offensive line, Keith Wilson, defensive coordinator, strong safeties, Joe Ikonowski, I hope I said that right, special teams coordinator and outside linebackers, Brandon Christian, receivers, Rocky Reeves, defensive line, Cody Riles, linebackers, McKinley Whitfield, secondary, Tate Christian, tight ends. And here we go, handing it off again. Going to pick up about 3 yards, going to bring up a 3rd down for Glenpool. Rusty Diller, defensive assistant. Bryce Rudek, of course, our athletic trainer, who gets a lot of work. And then we have our trainer assistants, and I hope I do this right, Eliana Augustin, Elizabeth Fritz, Kinley Frazier, Jasmine Gould, and then our managers are Eric Andrews, Jacob Poteet, and Zane Vance. So thank you all for all you do for these Tigers.
Absolutely.
3:50 here to go, 3rd and 4 for Glenpool. Let's see what they come up with here. They've been running it. Looks like they're going to do that again, and met right away by a couple of Tigers and brought down for no gain. Big 4th, going to bring up a big 4th down, and it's going to force Glenpool to punt.
Munoz in on the tackle, number 57. Dylan Stop. 50, is that 53 or 57?
We want to thank Springwater Lawn Care. And here we go with the punt.
Nice punt.
It's a very nice punt. And it
Get
takes
away.
a big, huge bounce.
Wow.
Going to be down at about the 28-yard line, I think, where they're going to put it.
Wow.
We're going to take a quick break and be right back on the Green Country Sports Network. And here we go. Cherokee County collision 1st and 10. Pass caught for a gain of about 6 yards here. I think it was caught by Ray Staub. Or Jacob Morrison, I'm sorry.
Well, he was down as soon as he touched it.
Yeah, he touched it, and he was down right away. They caught it right away. It's going to bring up a 2nd down, low snap. Joyce rolling, looking, has a man open. Now he's covered. Throwing it again, and just a little high again. Intended for Jacob Morrison. He had him open on the 50, just couldn't quite get it there. Of course, it's tough running and throwing at the same time like that.
Yeah, and he had lofted over a couple of defenders. Would have been a nice play if it happened.
Earlier, I was thinking Springwater Lawn Care, and we went to break, so I want to thank Dylan Springwater Lawn Care for another proud Tahlequah supporter and alum. And his sister plays basketball, senior this year. We watched her play volleyball.
And Coach Qualls will be here at halftime to talk about that team.
Here we go. Joyce with the keeper around the left side. Moving forward, it looks like he is going to pick up enough to get a Cherokee County collision 1st and 10.
Him running the ball, it's really hard for the other team to account for all those players.
Yes.
He has a lot of open yardage there.
2:17 to go. 2nd quarter. Again, like Gary said, we're going to have I believe Coach David Qualls is going to come up and talk with us at halftime on the Green Country Funeral Home halftime show.
Yeah, you know, that's funny. I watched him grow up.
Joyce looking for somebody here, and he's just going to have to throw it away. Oh, I thought he was throwing it away, and it ended up almost getting intercepted by Glenpool.
Yeah.
Number 11 there, D'Amica Woods, about got an interception.
Yeah. When we were in college, his dad and I played basketball together, had a lot of good times. Dad was an outstanding athlete. Leroy Qualls.
Yep. 2nd and 10 for the Tigers. Joyce dropping back, looking to pass, has a man open, caught at the 45, and moving it forward, and is going to gain enough to bring up now. It's going to be a 2nd and 9. I'm sorry, a 3rd and 1. Picked up 9.
Beckett Robinson. He's had a big impact in this game.
He has a huge impact. He's putting his name in the hat along with Tyler Joyce and a couple of others for our player of the game. 3rd and 1, 1:25 to go, 2nd quarter.
Getting short on time, 1:20.
And taking the handoff, Joyce keeping it, moving forward, and he is going to pick up the Cherokee County collision 1st and 10. Just enough, like you said, Gary.
Just enough.
8-yard line. Initial stop made by number 13, Gary Wells.
Yep. Here's the handoff, or I'm sorry, here's the snap, rolling to his right, looking around.
Going down the field.
And he's nowhere to throw, but he's going to run it, and he's going to pick up a good chunk of yards there. Looks like it's going to be are they going to give him, nope, they're going to call it a 2nd down and 1. 58 seconds to go, clock has stopped. Another nice run there by Joyce.
Absolutely. Yeah, our receivers doing a good job of blocking down through there.
And here we go. We're going to have a timeout. I believe it's going to be called by Glenpool, and we're going to take it with them. We'll be back in 30 seconds on the Green Country Sports Network. Welcome back here on the Green Country Sports Network after a brief timeout there by Glenpool. Tigers are already set up and ready to go. Center is over the ball.
ready to go. I'd like to mention First Baptist Church, one of our sponsors, the youth department up there, high school and college age sponsoring this. And they have a great youth program.
Bobby Franks, youth pastor.
Do a lot of
Joyce looking,
stuff.
dropping back, throwing it to number 11, Murtry.
Open.
Wide open, no one there.
Open.
Has a blocker up, and he is going to take it in, Malik McMurtry for the touchdown, Tigers.
Wow, that was a great call right there.
And Ray stopped, noticed that he stopped his route. I saw it as he was going, noticed he could make some good blocks, and he tackled, oh my goodness, I can't even talk. He made the block to get him in the end zone.
Kelly, he had got pushed out of bounds. He gets back in bounds to make that block. It was heads-up play.
I again apologize, folks. This isn't ESPN.
27-7.
Oh, and it's a botched snap, and it looks like he's going to roll around, and it'll be no good on the extra point. Tigers leading 27-7, 48 seconds to go in this
makes you
second quarter.
A lot more comfortable than 21-7.
It sure does, and we're going to keep it here tonight. Gary, we also want to thank H&H Quality Tire and Auto. I know they do a lot of work on Craig's Jeep. He keeps them in business, I think. Every time I turn around, he's going to pick something up or something else getting done.
Well, you know, when does an old car get to be an antique? I think he's getting close to antique.
I think he is too.
Yeah, that should triple the value if you call it an antique.
If you ever see Craig and you see him drive by, have him honk his horn for you. That's all I got to say. It's full of, he says it's full of mud, but it sounds like what a little kid's bicycle, one of those little horns.
Kelly, this our crowd tonight is very impressive.
It is. It's a good crowd.
They're all the way up to the press box here.
They we're going to get the ball to start the second half too, Gary, on this. So. Yeah. 48 seconds to go. Tigers will be kicking it off. Let's see if he kicks it deep like he did last time, and that made a huge difference in the field position.
Yeah. We are just, Coach Gilbert does this every year. They just get better and better as the year goes by. Even with all these injuries, they're able to put other people in there, and I'm very impressed.
Jimerson with the kickoff. Another high, deep kick. Fielded at the 5. And bringing it around, moving to his right, up to the 15. And he is not even touched. He has two men to beat here. And Jimerson saved it. Wow, what a good job by Jimerson on the tackle. Touchdown saving play there. And I know that he plays defense too, so that makes it better. But, you don't see the kickers make those plays. Fantastic play there by Jimerson, saving a touchdown for Glenpool.
One of those Glenpool blockers took out two Tahlequah people and got them out of their lanes over there. That was a great block.
Ooh. 37 seconds to go, and pass is incomplete.
Well, Hunter Clay zeroes in on those guys, I'm telling you.
Here we go. It's going to be a second down and 10, 35 seconds to go before halftime. Again, we are going to have Coach Qualls up here. I believe David Qualls is coming up to talk to us a little bit about the upcoming basketball season.
Yep. Craig, when you were in your submarine, what are those missiles called that just zeroes in on them?
And here's the pass intended for number 2.
Tomahawk.
O'Brien.
Tomahawk missile. Hunter Clay looks like a tomahawk
there
missile.
There he is. That's his nickname now, isn't it?
Tomahawk.
Ask him if he has one. If not, you just named him. 3rd and 10, 30 seconds to go. Glenpool has been stopped on these last two after a big run back. Touchdown saving tackle by Bodie Jimerson. And here we go, drop back to pass, looking downfield, nowhere to go. Met by about 6 Tigers, and is going to lose about 8 yards there. It's going to bring up a huge 4th down. Again, I think more than likely Coach Gilbert will probably just take it on in, but you never know, he might get aggressive and go after it.
Jaden Moore was in on that tackle along with 3 other
I was going to say, there was like 4 or 5 guys. Number 7 was in there, number 34. So Jonathan Davis was in there, Jaden Moore was in there.
Yeah, that's Tahlequah. There you go.
And here we go. And that is halftime. Tigers leading 27-7 over Glenpool. We'll be right back with the Green Country Funeral Home halftime show and an interview. Gary is going to be interviewing Coach Qualls. We'll see you back here in just a little bit on the Green Country Sports Network.
Hello, I'm David of Green owned by my wife Renita and myself. We are also proud to be the only funeral home in the area with an on-site crematory to meet the needs of our community, your families. Our family at Green Country Funeral Home works to assist and guide you through the many details of your family's final needs and wishes. Green Country Funeral Home, where we don't work for a corporation, we work for you.
Orange Express, the field is yours for performance.
Welcome back, football fans. We're here with Coach David Qualls from the Tahlequah High School girls coach, and visiting with him a little bit about the upcoming season. There he is. Oh man, I should have had.
You have a face for radio, Gary.
But anyway, Coach, I wonder if you could tell us a little bit about your history, about how long you've been here, and how long you coached, and things like that.
Yeah, so this is year 10 for me at Tahlequah. I was an assistant on the boys' side for 3 years, and this will be my 7th year as the girls' coach. Before that, I was at Muskogee for a year, assistant varsity boys coach, and then I was a lay coach under my dad for 2 years when my brother was playing in high school. So I guess it's already been 12 years of coaching. It went by pretty quick, but you know, it's been fun. It's been a lot of fun.
Yeah. Well, who is your mom and dad? Because I know a lot of folks around here will know them.
Yeah, Leroy's my dad. He coached at Holbert and Tahlequah, Sequoia, and Tahlequah and Fort Gibson. So he's coached around the area, and then you know, my mom's been a long-time educator in Tahlequah. She's been a teacher in 5th grade, and then she was a 5th grade teacher, I think, 10 or 11 years, and then she went to the high school and became a counselor. So she's been there for the last 12 years, I believe.
Yeah. Well, and I've known your mom and dad for a long, long time. They're really good people, and it's been a pleasure to know them. Anyway, Coach, what's it looking like for the season this year? I know you had a great one last year.
Yeah, last year was a lot of fun. We were 23-3 and 5A state runner-ups. You know, made it to the state championship game and had a great experience there. And it just wasn't our night, but we've got a lot of them coming back. We'll have 4 starters back, and really return everybody but our point guard, Casey Fishing Hog. She was an all-stater. She was a good one. Tough to replace. Shot, you know, 47% from 3. I mean, she was our best shooter.
47%.
But yeah, she shot it well. And you know, we'll have everybody else back, and you know, it's a little bit of adjustment. You know, getting a new point guard in. This will be actually we were counting it, you know, earlier today. Coach Knife Chief and I, my assistant. This will be our 5th starting point guard in 5 years. So we've just kind of been plugging them in and going. And Smalls Godot will be taking over for us at the point. She'll do a great job for us. And we're excited for the season. We start scrimmaging next week, so it'll be here before you know it.
So is Smalls going to be able to penetrate in your offense? Is she going to be able to penetrate and try to score?
Yeah, she's a scorer, I think, first, and you know, she's such a great athlete. She can get to the rim anytime she wants to, gets to the paint, and she's a guard that likes to post up, which you don't see a lot of that in girls. But she likes to play physical and get down there and post up a little bit. Her outside shot just keeps improving. So
she'd be a really hard matchup for our team.
Yeah, and you know, I think our team, you know, we have pretty good size. I think in you know, our top 6 or 7, we've got some bigger guards, and we got some strong post players that can go inside and out. So we're hoping we can be a matchup problem for a lot of teams.
Well. How many seniors, juniors, sophomores?
So we have 5 seniors this year. Smalls Godot, Lily Couch, Lydia McIlvain, Tatum Havens, and Faye Springwater. We are 5 seniors. Just 2 juniors and 6 sophomores. So really good sophomore group. We're excited about them. Good junior class, and you know, pretty good balance there, but we have a lot of experience coming back, which we're blessed to have.
Well, that many sophomores, they should get a lot of experience for the future.
Yeah, it's a good sophomore class. Corey Rainwater really grew up toward the end of last year, had some big games for us late in the season. Jaden Butchery just keeps improving every day. Her overall game looks really good right now, real athletic. And we got some good sophomore guards, Maddie Matthews, Taylor Dick, you know, Michaela Hayes, Jersey Retzloff. They'll all help us, and they're good ball players, and they're real competitive. So it's a fun group to coach.
And I hear you have a scrimmage coming up?
Yeah, next Thursday we'll scrimmage Stillwell at home, and that'll kind of start off our scrimmage season. Tough scrimmages, you know. Stillwell, we'll go to Moore for a super scrimmage and play some of the 6As on the west side. Norman, Evan North, some of the top ones over there. So we really wanted to challenge our group with our scrimmage schedule this year, and I think we're going to do that.
Yeah. We were talking about that before the camera came on about strength of schedule. You may lose some games, but it'll sure pay off in the end.
Yeah, our schedule's tough. The Metro Lakes Conference is always real competitive. That we'll play in. Pryor, Collinsville, Grove are always traditionally good basketball schools. Our tournament, the 1st of December, Booker T. Washington will be coming. Muskogee, Ponca City, Westmore, McAllister, Tahlequah, Sequoia, East Central. So it'll be a good tournament. It's always a good early season tournament and a test, and then over Christmas break we'll be competing in the Tournament of Champions, which you're lucky to win a game in that tournament. You'll get it out of there 1 and 2 if you can, and you'll be better for it. So.
You get a lot of publicity in that one too.
Yeah, it'll be fun, and it'll be at the BOK Center, so it'll be right after the Christmas holidays. Start out at the BOK Center, and it'll be a great atmosphere and a fun place to play for our girls.
I know nowadays getting that college scholarship is really important.
Yeah.
And you got any players you think that might go to the next level?
Yeah, so right now Smalls Godot is committed to UT Arlington, Division I program down in Arlington, Texas, and it's a good fit for her. She loves it and has some family down in the Dallas area, so it's going to be good for her. And Tatum Havens has committed to East Central University in Ada. So she actually grew up in Ada. Her dad coached at East Central before he came to NSU, so she loves Ada, and she'll get a chance to go back and play in front of that community. So it's another good fit for her. Coach Cole's a really good coach, and it's a good program. And I think we'll end up sending more to go play. It's just a matter of finding them a home to go play to, and I think Faith, Lily, and Lydia will have great senior years for us.
Well, the tournament champions really helped get their name out there.
Yeah,
I think so.
Yeah, there's so much talent. Yeah, there's so much talent in that tournament, and it's a good time of the year where. I remember growing up, going to tournament champions, and it was just something you did every year. You just go watch really good high school players. So it'll be fun for our girls to go play in front of that atmosphere, and a lot of people that just come and enjoy the tournament and watch the games.
Yeah, I love this time of the year. I know we're going to have to run, but I love this time of year because everybody's undefeated. And
it's always fun to not lose yet. So yeah, well, we just our goal is just to keep getting better every day in practice. So that's kind of where we're at right now.
Y'all provided us a lot of excitement last year. So
it was a fun group. We appreciate it. We had a lot of community support throughout the playoffs, and it was fun to see. But we really appreciate it.
Super. Well, we're going to have to draw. Thanks for coming up.
No problem. Thanks for having me. All right, appreciate it.
Yeah. See you.
Hello, I'm David of Green Country Funeral Home, the only locally owned funeral home in Tahlequah, owned by my wife Renita and myself. We're also proud to be the only funeral home in the area with an on-site crematory to meet the needs of our community, your families. Our family at Green Country Funeral Home works to assist and guide you through the many details of your family's final needs and wishes. Green Country Funeral Home, where we don't work for a corporation, we work for you.
Green Country Sport Network presents Tahlequah Tiger Football. Support Tahlequah Tiger Athletics. Once a Tiger, always a Tiger. Today's game is brought to you by Green Country Funeral Home. Buffalo Wild Wings. Cherokee County Collision. State Farm Agent Laura Lunn. Springwater Lawn Care. Tommy Nick's Auto Group. The Quaw. Two Sisters Financial. Rafa's Burrito Company. Bank of Cherokee County. H&H Quality Tires and Auto. Grace Medical Equipment. Bob Ed Culver, State Representative, District 4. UFFC. Spring Hollow Feed and Supply. Suzanne Myers. First Students Tahlequah. Springwater Fence. Red Dirt Texas Country. BJ Baker's Trial Attorney.
Welcome back here on the Green Country Funeral Home halftime show. Great interview there, Gary, by Coach David Qualls. Looking excited for the season for them, and he's a good coach. Comes from a good line of coaches. His dad and players, his brother. So I'm excited to see what they can do this year. And so, Gary, you want to talk a little bit about this first half?
Well, yes. Tyler Joyce unofficially was 8 for 12 for 95 yards, and we had over 100 yards rushing.
Easy.
The offense is really coming around blocking wise, and Tyler Joyce started carrying the ball a lot toward the end, and that was very effective. Again, it has been the last couple of weeks too.
Mm-hmm.
It must be hard to account for all the blockers and Joyce. It's working very well. But his passing, from the last year when he first started quarterbacking until now, he's 8 for 12, and they've dropped 2. So his passes, most of them are right on the money.
Right.
And that's the thing that struck me so much is the vision of the field to be able to pick those receivers out and to be able to find the running lanes. Just very, he has really improved.
Exactly, yes. Well, you don't mind giving them the trivia question here. We will be drawn at the end of the third quarter.
Okay, there are 2 coaches at Tahlequah High School that began in the same year. They're still coaching now. They're the longest tenured coaches at Tahlequah.
Who
are
they?
Their names?
Yeah, who are they? And all you got to do is enter it into our chat here on the YouTube channel, and I've got several people that have entered some names in here. Can't say who's winning or if anybody's got it right yet. But we would like to say that put it on there and please subscribe. You would be doing us a huge favor. I think we're up to, I don't even know how many subscribers we have, but we're trying to grow it. So that helps us. So, tell your friends. That really does help us a lot. Getting ready to start this second half. It looks like they're still warming up. They're calling zeros on the clock here, but I think we're going to have another minute or 2 added. Here on the Green Country Funeral Home halftime show, I want to thank David Dick and for everything he's done for Tiger Athletics and helping our business out here, being the first sponsor to come on board in our new business.
Yeah, David and Renita, we really appreciate
them.
We appreciate them.
Think a couple of other businesses that have joined our team, joined as, I call it, as partners. And we have a new one tonight, Relevant Martial Arts, Gary. So, I know you already kicked Craig around a lot. You can go do that and beat him up a little bit more and pin him down. But that's a new business here, and they're doing really well. Stephen Smith, he not only a police officer here in town, but he also does jiu-jitsu, I believe, right, Craig? And we're excited to go by and try it. And I'll probably need my inhaler the whole time, or they'll have to hook me to oxygen, but I'd love to go try it sometime. Roll around with Craig and sit on him.
Yeah.
But we're excited to have them tonight to join us. And another place that I ate this last week was Rafa's Burrito Company. I like their salad. I get me a salad there with chicken and that cauliflower rice, even though I told myself I'd never eat cauliflower rice. But you can't tell that it's cauliflower rice. I'm telling you, it's good. So we thank them for being sponsors of Green Country Sports Network.
Right. We thank all of our sponsors.
Yeah.
We started this, Kelly, because there was nobody to televise this. And so you took the lead, you and Craig, and bought the business and So I think I get a lot of thank yous for doing this, so that grandmas and grandpas can can watch the game.
And people can watch it when they're traveling in other states, and you can watch it worldwide. And we've had a lot of.
So thank you, sponsors. Didn't our trivia winner last text us from West Virginia?
Yeah. It was. Who was the? Let's see. Who was the winner last time? I can't even think right now, but. He had the same name as his dad, obviously, was in son, and I thought, was the son answering the question? I'm just kidding. I knew it wasn't, but, he answered us from West Virginia. He was out there working, so that was awesome.
Yes.
So, and keep it going.
Was it, was Jonathan Davis? No. We'll think about it.
Was it Jonathan Davis and his dad was the one that answered? Yeah.
Oh,
and I thought Jonathan, no, I'm just kidding. I knew he wouldn't be out there doing that.
We thought he had a coaching headset on. He was listening to us. Well, 7 seconds till kickoff.
We're going to take a quick break. We're going to leave it here. It looks like they're coming out. Getting ready to receive the kickoff will be the Tahlequah Tigers. Glenpool kicking it off, 12 minutes on the clock, and we're getting ready to start. Again, we want to thank UFFC Mortgage, our pregame show sponsor, and Green Country Funeral Homes, our halftime show sponsor. Also, we want to thank the Tahlequah Public Schools Athletic Foundation, who has a great thing going and asking for donations. If you were an athlete, a Tiger athlete, to look them up and make a small donation, $2, what they say, $2.22 2.2 million, which is what Gary's looking at doing.
The twos, yes.
And any little bit will help, and they help out with Tiger athletics and things like that, and it's a great thing to do. And looks like it's a kick, and it might be picked up early. But no, it is an onside kick, and it looks like they are going to get the ball. Wow, took the Tigers by surprise. Wow. Totally not expected there.
Yes, that surprised everybody.
Well, it surprised us. We didn't think it would happen, and it was a good onside. And then, well, he did make it 10 yards. He did. We were just looking at our screen here. Nice job by the kicker there to kick it and recover it.
Well, they did. They did not have anything to lose, because if Tahlequah scores here, that lady's going to start singing.
Right. And here we go with the handoff around the right side and open, and only has a couple of guys to beat, and still chugging along, breaking tackles, and is going to be brought down at the 14-yard line. Huge run there by number 30.
He's that guy.
Braden Nelson, I believe, was his name. And he had a huge run there. Took the Tigers again by surprise. It's going to be a 1st and 10 for Glenpool. Clock at 11:40.
Well, and number 53, that guy again ran 30 yards down the field, made that tackle. He's our lineman. And
yep, another handoff to him. He's hit right away, but breaks away from it and pulls forward for about a gain of 3 there. He made something out of nothing on that one, Gary. Changing his direction.
I'd like to know what Coach told him at halftime. They're very intense right now.
They are, and they're moving. They're not taking a whole lot of time in between snaps. I say that, and now they are actually. A while ago, looked like they were moving a little faster. And 11 minutes to go, third quarter. Tigers are leading 27-7, but Glenpool. And dropping back for the pass, looking around, has a man in the end zone he's intending for. And I believe it's going to be intercepted by the Tigers. And a touchback. Who was that interception?
Dylan Leap.
Dylan Leap with a big interception after a good drive there, breaking it up, changing that momentum, giving it back to the Tigers. Good job, Dylan Leap.
Yes, his mom, Jennifer, will be very happy right now.
And, one thing I want to say real quick about Jennifer, she has been a huge fan of ours, Gary. I know you know her, and she shares our stuff and is a big supporter, and we really do thank you, Jennifer, for that. It helps us a lot. It means a lot.
Yeah. Well, Dylan's a baseball player. He looked like he had a fly ball, caught the fly ball there. played that very well. That was huge.
Here we go. And here's the handoff to McMurtry. Breaks a tackle, has a man hit him pretty hard there, and he's going to pick up about 5 yards. Going to bring up a 2nd and 5. 10:35 to go. You got roughly 10 minutes to answer our trivia question tonight. Make sure you put it in the comments. The 2 coaches with the longest tenure at Tahlequah High School, they started together.
And they're still coaching.
And they are still coaching. 10:18 to go. Here's the handoff. And up the middle there, going to pick up a couple more yards. Is going to bring up a 3rd down, and we're going to call this 3. Ten minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. Tahlequah trying to get a 1st down after that big interception by Dylan Leap in the end zone.
Yeah, we can already tell Glenpool's made some adjustments on their defenses for this half.
Yeah, they're loading the box there if you notice. And Joyce with faking the handoff. And here's the pass. Nice block. And he's running the 50, the 45, and he's going to be brought down, I believe, at the 43-yard line. Number 6, Jacob Morrison with a huge catch and run.
Yeah, and you just got through saying they were loading the box.
They loaded it. They were thinking that Joyce was going to keep that, I think.
That was a perfect play call.
It was,
for that defense.
because they had no one back at all.
Right.
Bringing up a Cherokee County collision, 1st and 10.
30-yard play.
9:37 on the clock. 3rd quarter. 1st and 10 Tigers. Low snap. Here's the handoff. No, he's keeping it, and he isn't going to be touched until the 29-yard line. Another 1st down by Tyler Joyce. Good job of keeping that ball instead of handing that one off. Read that edge and knew exactly what to do. Tyler Joyce going to pick up another Cherokee County collision, 1st and 10.
Great vision. Great vision. Boy, Tigers look very good right now, don't they?
Yes, they are looking really good, especially after that interception.
Yeah, they've settled down on a starting line and
handing it off to McMurtry around the right side and had a block there. And McMurtry's going to go in, and he is going to score. No flags on the field. Touchdown, Tahlequah.
Yeah.
Wow, what a game tonight. McMurtry's having a good game. Joyce is having a good game. Man, I don't even know, Gary. I don't even know. We're going to have a hard time tonight picking.
Maybe just give the whole team something.
And Tahlequah takes the lead 33-7, 9:21 to go. Coming out, I believe the Tigers are going to go for 2. Yes, they are. Joyce out on the field, McMurtry to his right. And here we go for the 2-point conversion. Here's the handoff. Looking back, crossing pass, and almost intercepted. He looked like he caught it, but they're going to call it incomplete. Wow, what a play there. Almost a extra point.
Get the instant replay. Throw out the flag on that.
Here we go. It is no good. 33-7 Tigers, and we're looking at it on our screen. We actually have the feed you're seeing, so I'm talking while you're seeing it originally for the first time.
You know, early in the season, Joyce would have an open receiver. He'd overthrow him, underthrow him, and he is right on target these last 3 weeks.
He has progressed well, hasn't he, Gary?
Yes.
So again tonight, we want to tell you will win a free massage, 30-minute massage. Compliments of Megan White and the Palms Massage and Spa. I don't know if Megan's the one that does it, or if it's one of her employees, or one of the ladies that work there, or guys. I know that they have several different therapists there, but good way to go get 30-minute massage there.
Yeah.
9:21 to go, Gary. Tigers made that. That was a huge play. Starting from Dylan Leap's interception in the end zone.
Yeah, I just can't tell you. Well, if you're watching, as you can see as well as we can, that how good a job the offensive line's doing.
Yep. We want to thank Armstrong Bank. Some great people at the local Tahlequah branch. The one I go into the most is the one there on Muskogee. Go see them. They'll get you set up with an account, a loan. And here we go. And he is a long run back, and he is going to be brought down after a host of Tigers have to get him there at about the 38. After there's a nice run back there. I didn't see exactly where he fielded that, but he did a good job.
Yeah, he did. There's about 3 of them had a hold of him when he went down. We're going to have to work on that. That's pretty scary.
We are. Again, we want to say hi to our good friend Lou Kelly. He has the Qual at qualmix.com and reddirttexascountry.com. I use the Qual at Qualmix a lot when I'm treating my patients. I throw that on my computer, and then we have a little background, and it's always tasteful, good music. Here we go, and bobbles a snap and going to lose several yards there. Low snap, and ball's going to be now at the 48-yard line. He's going to lose about 6 yards there.
You know, we know how that feels, don't we?
Yes, we do.
Those low
and
snaps.
you know, I think we can talk about it now. We've been doing pretty good, Gary, of getting the good snaps. There's only been about 2 low ones.
Right.
It's going to bring up a 2nd and 15, 8:45 to go. Here we go, handing it off around the left side to number 4, and he's going to pick up about 7 yards back. And that is Sean McLaughlin. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 8 for Glenpool.
Well, we're running that 3-man defensive line. We got Hunter Clay and Aiden and number 53 on the line.
Yeah. And handing it off, Gary, to number 30, I believe, for no gain there. I'm really surprised they kind of went for that one. Not went for it, but you know what I mean? They didn't throw for a pass on that one because he got nothing.
Right.
And it's going to bring up a 4th down, and I think he lost a yard. They're going to call it 4th and 9 now. I believe Glenpool will go for this.
I didn't notice. Did our linebackers shoot through there that time?
I didn't look. I was actually noticing down here on the bottom, the closest to the screen on us is empty as far as one-on-one coverage, playing a soft coverage, and number 1, and he's back to pass, and has a man in stride and caught. Wow, what a pitch and catch there by the freshman quarterback.
Yep. That was a nice play. Yes, he threw that about the only place you could get it completed to.
Mm-hmm. Marcelo Esquivel Pena, the junior, with a nice catch there.
That was their leading receiver last week.
Yeah, he caught that right in stride. Handing it off to number 4 up the left side of the line there. Going to pick up a couple yards here. It's a 2nd and goal for Glenpool. Let's see what happens here with the Tiger defense. They've stood tall so far.
I'm glad that's the only pass he's caught because that's a name. That's a mouthful to pronounce that name. Pena.
I think it's Pena.
Pena. Tomato.
Yeah, true. Here we go. 2nd and goal. Handing it off around the right side, looking to get the edge there, and going to be brought down just short. Going to be about 1 yard to score here. Number 28 was one of the men there, Hunter Clay on the tackle. 6:42 to go, 3rd quarter. Glenpool now moving down the field after that long pitch and catch by the Warriors.
That was textbook defense right
And here we go, handing it off the middle and hit right away by number 14, and he is not going to get in yet. Good stop there by Braden Northington, grabbing his waist and going. Now they're going to call it a touchdown. It sure didn't look like it at first, but it's kind of hard to tell from where we're sitting. They are going to give him a first down, or a touchdown. Score is going to be 13-33. And I don't know if they're going to kick it or not. They kind of got that swinging gate setup right there. 6:20 to go. And the play clock is at 18 seconds. They did try to go for it there. I don't think they got anything. It will be no good. So the score, 33-13 with 6:20 left in the 3rd quarter. Tigers leading. Nice stop there by the Tahlequah Tiger defense, and it looks like there's a man hurt. Tahlequah athletic trainer Bryce Rudek out there to check on him. I can't tell the number if it's 3 or 6. I know that's 2 very not similar numbers, but the way he's laying, it's kind of hard to tell.
Is it Bruce or Bryce?
I meant Bryce. Did I say Bruce?
No.
It's Bryce.
Bryce.
Yeah.
he has tremendous speed getting out there.
He does. And we're going to take a quick break, and we'll come right back and just check on him again. Hopefully everything's okay here on the Green Country Sports Network. And welcome back. Looks like he is coming off the field there. I think hopefully he's going to be okay. Still didn't actually see the number on him, but he was able to get up on his own. He wasn't having to be carried off or anything, so very thankful that he is going to be all right, it looks like. So we were just talking there. It looked like a while ago that was not a touchdown when we kind of looked at the replays that we have on it, Gary, but of course, the referees, the ones that saw it, and they're right there on top of it. So either way, we're still up 33-13.
Yeah. So we have some Glenpool parents watching us tonight. So
yeah,
if that was your son, he appears to be okay. Thank goodness.
Yes. We don't, no matter what, it's always just important that everyone stays healthy. We don't care what kind of game it is.
Yeah.
And here we go with the kickoff. Let's see. He high end over end kick. Going to be fielded at the 26-yard line, brought up, and he's going to be down right away. We're going to call it at the 35. It's going to be a Cherokee County collision, 1st and 10 for the Tigers. 6:15 to go.
Munoz on the carry.
We also want to thank tonight
B.J. Baker, trial lawyer.
Yeah, the one I'm going to be calling because you guys bully me.
I know his dad real well. I'm going to be putting a call to Dad.
Now, BJ's a good guy. He's also a volunteer fireman for Tahlequah Fire Department. And if you have any needs, hopefully you don't, in the sense of not getting in trouble. But BJ is someone that will take care of you.
Yeah.
And here we go. Dropping back to pass, looking. No one open, scrambling, and he's going to be brought down for no gain. Tyler Joyce. And Tahlequah has a guy that's a little slow to get up back there, number 51 for the Tigers, Luis Hernandez. I hope he's all right. Looks like he's just walking a little gingerly. He is the center, am I not?
Right.
Yeah, and we don't have our other center. He's hurt too, so we got to keep him healthy.
Yes.
We'll have to get Gary out there to be center.
B.J. Baker is, and his office staff, I think they all have kids at high school participating in activities.
Yep. Joyce with the passing, caught, and it's going to be just short of the first down there. We're going to have a 3rd and 2. Race stop on the catch there. They're calling it a 3rd. Yeah, they're calling it a 3rd and 1. 5:15 to go, 3rd quarter. So here we go. We need to just get enough.
Tahlequah has a couple of very good backup quarterbacks too.
They do. Brody Younger, he's one of them.
Northington, yes. And they're sophomores.
So they're set for the future. And here we go. Joyce with the keeper, moving it up the middle, not even touched until the 50. It's going to pick up a Cherokee County collision, 1st and 10 for the Tigers. And looks like Glenpool has another guy that's down a little bit, slow to get up. Number 51 on their side this time. And that's going to be Davion Clark. He's a sophomore. I hope he's okay, but he's dropped down to his knees. Again, Bryce. You got me saying Bruce now that you said Bryce going out there to check on him, and he's a very good athletic trainer, and he'll take care of them for sure, make sure they're okay.
Yeah.
We're going to take a quick injury timeout, and we'll be right back on the Green Country Sports Network.
In search of a home loan, there's only one name you need to know: UFFC Mortgage, the right choice. UFFC Mortgage, top in customer service, voted the best place to get your home loan. Open your mind to possibilities. Who's financing your home loan? Call us today and let us connect you with one of our top mortgage professionals. Jacob Hendricks. Abby McCollum, voted the best loan officer to do your home loan.
And we are back here at the Green Country Sports Network. He was able to come off the field on his own. Hopefully everything's okay with him. We're here. Tigers are coming back, getting ready to get started here. 1st and 10, 4:53 to go. Third quarter. Joyce fakes the handoff, running to his left, and he is going to be brought down for a huge loss there. First sack he has tonight, and a nice sportsmanship. Number 55 for Glenpool, Colby Tarrant, and he helped Joyce up after that sack, so good sportsmanship there. I want to go over a couple scores tonight. A big one here, Sapulpa losing as of right now 36-21 in the third against Pryor. Claremore over Nathan Hale 52-6 in the third. Here we go. Joyce dropping back to pass. Sets up the screen. Caught at the 40 and moving forward and brought down. We're going to the 45-yard line, picking up a nice chunk there. It's going to bring up a third down and call it, we'll see, 6 for Tahlequah. So he got a lot of that back and set up a manageable third down.
Yes, he did. I had not noticed that screen pass this year, and they've done it twice. Very effective.
Yeah.
17-yard gain.
Gary Coeita's beating Shawnee 34-7.
Oh, wow. That's not an upset, but, well, maybe it is.
Yeah, I don't know. I was just trying to look at a few scores, stuff that matters to us.
Yes.
And here we go, 4:04 to go. Tigers.
Well, the fourth-place team in our district's going to have to play Coeita. So.
Yep, here we go. Joyce with the keeper, and he's moving around. It's going to pick up, I believe, the first down. Cherokee County Collision, 1st and 10. They put him out of bounds right at the marker. Let's see what they do here. They are going to give it to him. So first down, Tahlequah. Nice run by Tyler Joyce.
Just enough.
Just enough.
Yeah.
And Tahlequah moving down the field, moving the chains. Tyler Joyce, he's playing a great game tonight. Here's the hand. No, he's hit pass complete to number 22. It's about his 4th catch of the night. Oh, he almost broke it open, but stepped out of bounds at the 28-yard line. Number 22's had a great game tonight. Beckett Robinson. Glad to have him tonight.
Well, our offensive line, Kyron Toby, Braxton Rooster, Mr. Hernandez, Bryson Anderson, those guys, and I forgot one here, Tate Whitmore. Those guys are doing the job today.
3:51 to go.
They've allowed
third quarter.
One sack, and it really wasn't their fault. He comes
Second
outside.
one, yep. Fakes the handoff, looks to pass. Going to be hit and dropped for a big loss. Second sack of the night.
Yeah.
Joyce did have a man wide open, but just couldn't get it off in time.
Yep.
Bring up a third down and long for the Tigers. 3rd and 11. 3:30 to go, third quarter. At the end of this third quarter, we will be drawing. Don't forget who are the 2 coaches for Tahlequah currently still coaching, who have the longest tenure, started together. Enter it in our discussion board on our YouTube, and make sure you subscribe or you're not eligible. Here we go. Looks to pass. Has a man open. Throws it and broken up. Nice defensive play there. Pass intended. Can't tell the number right now. I believe it was number 13, Cale Matlock, and broken up by number 17 for Glenpool, Dawson Stracely. It's going to bring up 4th and 11, 3:08 to go. Let's see what Tahlequah decides to do here. They have the offense on the field. So it looks like they're going to go for it unless he decides to pooch it, which Tigers do quite a bit here. Joyce still looking over and looking at the coaches to see what they want to do. And here we go, and it will be a pooch punt off to the right corner there. And it's going to be downed at the 12-yard line. Nice job by Tyler Joyce with the pooch punt. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back in 30 seconds at the Green Country Sports Network. Here we go. Welcome back to the Green Country Sports Network. And handing it off around the left side to number 11 for Glenpool. And the runner was D'Amica Woods.
It's D'Amica's first appearance in the game, I think. Looks like we got some white jerseys out there.
Yeah, we do. 2:35 to go, third quarter. Tahlequah up 33-13. Defenses looked really good tonight. Here's the handoff. And hit right away. Bounces off a tackler.
Ooh,
and he is moving here and has a blocker in front of him. Cutting back, making more guys miss. It's going to be brought down after another huge gain at the 45-yard line. Big first down by number 30 there. Braden Nelson, he's a junior. Man, I can imagine what this guy's going to do next year.
Woo. Number 20 did not make that block, but the tackle, but he fought his blocker off all the way down the field and allowed his teammates to catch up. That was a good play.
Yeah. 2:05 to go, third quarter. Glenpool with another big, huge play by that number 30 for them. Good running back. And handing it off again. And met right away after a gain of 2. It's going to bring up a 2nd and 8. And, one thing I got to talk about tonight, Gary, and I don't know if I want to jinx it, but there haven't been very many flags except for that little bit at the beginning.
Right, yes.
So.
Yeah. Been a well-played game so
far. Referees have done a good job and making the right calls, it looks like, and not just throwing flags on anything.
Yeah.
2nd and 8, 1:30 to go, third quarter.
I'd like to say hello to Ed Culver.
Yep.
Rob Ed, and hope he's watching tonight. He'd be proud of his Tigers tonight.
Handing it off and driven back by Bryson Smith, and I can't tell the other one, 16 there. Mason Watkins, man, they made him pay for that run.
Yeah.
Oh, 55 there. I'm sorry, it was Aiden Glenn.
Player of the week last week.
Yeah, Aiden Glenn making some things happen right there as a nose tackle.
He must be pretty fast because he's making some tackles way downfield too.
Yeah, he must be. They just brought him out, give him a little breather there after that hard hit he laid down.
Well, we don't want to hurt that other team, Kelly.
44 seconds to go, third quarter, dropping back to pass. Nowhere to go, being chased, being grabbed there. Number 26, with a sack.
Hunter Clay.
I'm sorry, was it 26? 28. I'm sorry, Hunter Clay.
And 34.
Jonathan Davis.
Yeah, they teamed up on him. Wow.
Big brings up a 4th down for almost at Coweta. Glenpool.
What's his name, Craig? What's his name?
The Tomahawk.
Yes, the Tomahawk.
Yeah, I hope, Dad, if you're watching, I hope that you like the nickname.
Those missiles are submarines firing.
And here we go. I say that. Now we got the false start, which we'll take that penalty. Thanks again, Suzanne Myers, Century 21 Right Real Estate, for being our penalty sponsor tonight. Some nights she gets her name called a whole bunch because there's some penalties. 4 seconds remaining in this third quarter. We'll see what Coweta does here. They are looks like they're going to set up to punt. I don't know if they're going to start the clock and just let it run down or not. And it appears that they will. Oh, no, they're going to punt it. And here is the punt. And it will be fielded. Oh, no. Dropped by McMurtry, but he recovers it back and takes a hard hit to the back there. I hope he's all right. He will pick it up at the 19-yard line. It'll be Cherokee County Collision 1st and 10 for the Tigers. And that takes us to the fourth quarter with Tigers leading 33-13 here at the Green Country Sports Network. Back on the Green Country Sports Network. Tigers have the ball on the 19-yard line. 1st and 10, a Cherokee County Collision 1st and 10. And here we go. There's another penalty. Man, I did jinx us, didn't I?
Yes, you
There you
did.
go, Suzanne. You're getting your name mentioned more. Thanks, Suzanne Myers. Right Real Estate, Century 21.
Well, they had caught the tail end of the band playing Tiger Fight song.
That's right.
And if that doesn't get your heart pumping as a former athlete, I don't know what will.
So, Gary, after this play, if we have the time, I'm going to have you read the trivia question and then tell us the answer. 11:59 to go, and we do have a winner tonight.
A bunch of winners.
We had several people answer it correctly. We did do a random drawing, and one person has won. And
so,
not sure what's going on. Okay, go ahead. Well, nope, there we go. We get started again. And here's the snap, handing it off up the middle, moving to his right and picking up about 2 yards there. It's going to bring up a 2nd and 8. All right, I'm sorry, 2nd and 13. Gary, go ahead and read the trivia question and tell us the answer.
The two Tahlequah coaches have been coaching since 1982. They're still coaching today. Those two are Don Ogden and Elsie Miller.
Yep, Don Ogden and Elsie Miller still around. They were there when I was here and been around a long time. So great guys, really good guys to talk to, and Elsie Miller's a wealth of knowledge. And here's the handoff, running it up the middle. Going to be bring up a 3rd down, and we got two Tiger and Glenpool stuck together after that block. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 5, 11:10 to go. So tonight, our winner is Marissa Pierce. Is that right, Craig? Marissa Pierce. So, Marissa,
congratulations.
If you can do us a favor, go to our Facebook page. Send us a message with your email address, and I will get that to Megan at the Palms, and she will send you your gift card or your gift certificate, your e-gift certificate. Thank you, everyone who did play. We had about 8 people right. And here is a pass caught, and he steps out of bounds at the 28-yard line. Race stop there, and does pick up a Cherokee County collision, 1st and 10. And there is someone hurt on the field. Can't see who that one is. I think is it number 3? Maybe it's just a cramp. Hopefully it's okay. Bryce has gotten some work in tonight. Yeah, it looks like they're trying to stretch his leg out, possibly a cramp there. Well,
Bryce will be cramping up as much as he's running around.
He's run out quite a bit tonight. Yeah. 10:36 to go with this injury here. We have the injury timeout, Gary.
Yeah. So, Mom, if you're watching, we think he's going to be okay.
Yeah.
We hope he's going to be okay. Like to shout out to Tahlequah First Baptist Church, their youth department sponsoring us tonight. And they have a great youth department. If you have a high school, middle school, or college age young person, have a lot of fun, learn about the Lord up there.
Yep. Yeah, and Gary, I guess we're going to take a quick injury timeout, and we'll be right back in 30 seconds on the Green Country Sports Network.
Green Country Sport Network presents Tahlequah Tiger Football. Support Tahlequah Tiger Athletics. Once a Tiger, always a Tiger. Today's game is brought to you by Green Country Funeral Home. Buffalo Wild Wings.
And we are back. Number 13, Garrett Wells, was the injured warrior on the field. Looks like he just had a cramp is what we're thinking. They were really working on trying to stretch him out and everything like that. So, again, Marissa Pierce, thank you for your answer. Thank you to everyone who got it right. Some really good answers there. And here we go, Tigers with the ball. And Joyce with the keeper. And he is going to move forward and be brought down at the 39-yard line. Nice job there by Tyler Joyce. Going to bring up a 2nd down and 9. 10:25 to go, 4th quarter. What'd I say? Did I say what'd I say? Oh, okay. Well, I'm going the wrong way. Like I said, I get bullied here.
He just about got on the 53-yard line.
Here we go, handing it off to number 5, Munoz. Making a couple guys miss there.
Wow.
Going to be brought down at the 48-yard line, Craig. It's going to bring up a Cherokee County collision, 1st and 10.
That was a strong run.
It was. Tigers moving, 9:45 to go, 4th quarter.
Every time I hear that Tiger Fight song, it makes me think about athletics, and that makes me think about the Tahlequah Foundation.
Every time you hear it, you get over here. I'm sorry. You get down in the 3-point stance. So. Anyway, yeah, go ahead. The Tahlequah Foundation.
Tahlequah Foundation. If you're an ex-Tahlequah athlete, here's your opportunity to give back to the school.
Low snap here, handing it off around the right side. McMurtry making a man juke there. Juke and missing, and brought down. It's going to be a second down for the Tigers.
On the carry for the Tigers, number 11, McMurtry. Making a stop for...
It's going to bring a second and 4. For some reason, they're showing 8. 8:57 to go, fourth quarter. Yeah, they have, apparently whoever's doing it now is adding like I do. End over end spiral at the 53-yard line.
Oh.
Here's the snap, low snap, handing it off to McMurtry up the middle, and he's going to go and going to pick up another first down for the Tigers. Down to the 36-yard line. Clock will move. It is already started, 8:30 to go. It's a Cherokee County collision, 1st and 10. I think we're going to see quite a bit of running now. I don't see much passing coming up anymore. Trying to milk some of that clock.
Yeah, it won't be long. We'll be seeing some
couple of the reserves.
Yes.
Low snap. I say that, and here he goes passing it, and the pass is complete and is going to be brought out of bounds for another Cherokee County collision, 1st and 10.
What do we know, Kelly?
Yeah, that's the reason why I do what I do.
Man.
And that's going to be another first down. Good job there. Ray stopped with the catch.
That's been very effective, that wide pass out in the flats.
8:05 remaining fourth quarter. Tigers so far in control.
Well, we beat Glenpool 34-0 last year, so they've made some improvement on us.
Here we go. And handing it off to McMurtry around the left side and almost makes a guy miss. Nice tackle there by Glenpool. Number 12 with the tackle. Easton Coleman, a junior. It's going to bring up a second down and 9.
Boy, that's another tackle. Kept a big gain. He had a lot of green in front of him if he could have got past that guy.
Yes. Clock still moving, 7:35 to go, fourth quarter. Tigers, they are taking it down and getting the play clock down to about 3 seconds before they're snapping it. Just trying to milk a little clock here, and he's going to quarterback keep up the middle, and moving forward, they're going to pick up about 7 or 8 yards here. It's going to bring up a third down, and we're going to say 2. 7:10 remaining, fourth quarter. I think so. Yeah, 4 weeks in a row they played pretty well, and running well. What's really changed to me is they started running Joyce more.
Yes.
They weren't really doing that the first few games, so obviously it's working. Keep doing it until a team will stop them.
Yeah. Tyler's a strong young man.
3rd and 3 for Tahlequah. Low snap. Handing it off, making some guys miss here, and keeps chugging along. Is going to pick up another Cherokee County collision, 1st and 10. Malik McMurtry. Nice run there by Malik, especially after a really, really late handoff. And I can't tell what they're stopping the clock for. Oh, no, referees have stopped the clock briefly. Oh, I don't know if it's an equipment issue or what.
Well, while we're there, Bryce Anderson and Hernandez and Braxton Rooster and Kyron Toby, those guys are doing a fantastic job on the line. Tate Whitmore. And they're running Tyler Moore, I think, because the offensive line's blocking.
Yeah, they are.
Giving him the opportunity to run more. So, and they've cut the little penalties they had earlier, the bad snap. So anyway, it's
right.
And coaches, they do that every year. That Tahlequah gets them going. And isn't this a good time of the year to be playing well?
Yeah. Oh yeah. This game brought to you tonight by Armstrong Bank.
Yeah, Spring Hall of Feed.
Yep.
I was out there this week getting some feed.
Ever since I mentioned Rafa's, my stomach's been gurgling. I didn't eat dinner.
We bought a lick tub out there, and I've been gardening. I don't want my grandson out there.
And here we go with the snap, and looks like they're going to stop it. Flag on the field. It's going to be an offside by Glenpool. And thank you, Suzanne Meyer, Century 21 Right Real Estate, your professional realtor.
Offsides on the Warriors.
Yeah, looks like there was just that offside, so it's going to bring up a first and goal from the 5 for the Tigers. 6:12 to go in the fourth quarter. Again, the Tigers taking their time. Clock has started. Moving on down 6 minutes here. And here we go. Fakes the hand. Oh, no, he does hand it off up the middle to McMurtry. Scoring again. Malik McMurtry for Tahlequah. Touchdown Tigers. Brings the score to 39-13 Tahlequah. And here's that fight song, Gary, getting down in his 3-point stance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like Jeff Foxworthy said, they want us to donate. He said, write a check. He said, check? Sure, I can write a check.
And the kick is down, and it is good. I'm sorry, the kick is up, and it is good. Yeah. 40-13.
Yeah.
Tahlequah, Bodie Jimerson. I'm getting everything backwards now. I was just listening to Gary. Tigers in control of this game. 5:56 to go, fourth quarter.
Yeah. He thought they meant real money.
Yeah. Yeah. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back for the kickoff here on Green Country Sports Network.
Cherokee County Collision. State Farm Agent Laura Lunn. Springwater Lawn Care. Tommy Nix Auto Group. The Qual. Two Sisters Financial. Rafa's Burrito Company.
Welcome back here at the Green Country Sports Network. Tigers in control of the game now, 40-13. And we're just discussing the player of the game. We are having a hard time deciding. There's been so many good plays tonight, Gary.
Yes.
And here's the kickoff, fielded at the 16-yard line. And moving around to his right and meeting a host of Tigers at the 30. It's going to be brought down at about the 34-yard line. It's going to be 1st and 10. Glenpool.
Jaden Moore's last one up off that pile. Number 7.
Yep. And here comes Glenpool onto the field. Tigers have their defense out.
The run's on the left column, pass on the right.
And we're looking at some stats, trying to figure out who player of the game is tonight. And here is the handoff to the number 30. He's going to be brought down after a gain of about 4 there. First time tonight they've been able, not first time, but one of the few times tonight they've been able to keep him from having a long run, Gary.
Yeah. Now, that's a good runner.
Oh, man.
Coach
He's
Gilbert,
a fantastic runner.
Coach Gilbert said he was a playmaker.
He did. It's going to bring up a 2nd down and 7, 5:22 to go, fourth quarter. Thank you for tuning in on the Green Country Sports Network tonight. Handing it off around the left side and going to pick up a yard here, maybe 2 yards. Running back is number 4 this time, Sean McLaughlin. And 4:55 to go, 3rd and 6. Big 3rd down for the defense. Looks like we got number, 64 in there at nose tackle, Bryce Anderson. And going to have a false start on Glenpool. Suzanne Myers bringing you the penalties tonight from Century 21 Right Real Estate. Back them up 5. It's going to be back down to a 3rd and 11 now. So the Warriors hurting themselves big time there because they had a manageable third down, and now it's makes it a lot harder. Two backs behind the quarterback. Fakes he does hand it off around the right side to number 30. Tigers knew exactly what was coming. Brought down by a couple of Tigers there, one of them being number 7, Jaden Moore. And I can't tell a couple of the other numbers there, but he was one of the ones I saw, but there were about 6 of them. So brings up a 4th and 10. Clock is moving, 4:15 to go, and it looks like Glenpool is going to punt it. Of course, if they go for it here, it puts in pretty not very good field position if they're not able to get it. A high snap, a little low, short, punt low, fielded at the 32, and making some people miss here, moving around the left side, and he's going to be brought down at about the 47-yard line, 48-yard line. It's going to be a Cherokee County collision, 1st and 10 for the Tigers.
Yeah, good play.
We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back here on the Green Country Sports Network.
Bank of Cherokee County. H&H Quality Tires and Auto. Grace Medical Equipment. Bob Egg Culver, State Representative, District 4. UFFC. Spring Hollow Feed and Supply.
And we are back on the Green Country Sports Network. 1st and 10, Tahlequah. And we are going to have a flag on the play. I mentioned no flags, and then all of a sudden we have a bunch of them. Move us back 5 yards to delay a game on the Tigers. 3:49 to go, 4th quarter. And low snap bobble. New quarterback in there, Brody Younger. It's going to be brought down for a loss. It's going to bring up a 2nd down, and I believe 19. So Gary, they are coming in with some reserves here. 2nd and 18, sorry. My apologies. 3:25 to go.
2nd down now and about 18 for the Tigers.
And Younger looking over, seeing what the coaches want to do here. Clock is moving. Under 8 seconds to go on the play clock.
So what's Younger's dad's name?
Dusty 4, I believe, is his.
Okay,
and here we go. Younger with the snap. Moving to his right. Throwing. It has a man open. Number 6. Caught for a huge 1st down there. Nice catch. And good job of getting out of that scramble in the back there, Gary. So that's going to be a 1st down for the Tigers.
Wow.
Green Country. Can't even talk. Cherokee County collision. 1st and 10.
There's our future right there. Sophomore to sophomore. 16-yard pass play.
And the clock's still moving. No, they have it stopped now. 2:56 to go. 4th quarter. Younger in at quarterback. Here's the snap, handing it off. And met right away. It's run by Munoz for no gain. And clock's still moving. 2:38 to go. 4th quarter. Sorry for the distraction, folks. We're trying to figure out who our players of the game are tonight, or the player of the game is tonight. Our Buffalo Wild Wings and Green Country Sports Network player of the game. So hard to pick tonight.
It's been a very well played.
It has. We could pick about 6 different people at least. Here's the snap, handing it off around the right side and moving forward and chugging along for about a gain of 7 there. Is going to be number 25 for the Tigers. Josh Richardson. And so our players, we actually are going to have 2 tonight. We couldn't decide. Repeat winners here. Tyler Joyce and Malik McMurtry are our Green Country Sports Network and Buffalo Wild Wings players of the game. Gary's going to head on down and head his headset off to Craig, and Craig's going to call a little bit of the game with me, make him do something tonight. It's about time. A minute and 38 to go. Tigers 3rd and 4. Younger in the shotgun, handing it off again to number 25 and running forward, and I believe he's going to have enough for a Cherokee County collision. 1st and 10. Josh Richardson, another nice run there.
You know, he's a young guy. He don't have a lot of weight, but he's jittery.
Yeah. He is they're showing him as a junior, 5'9", doing a really good job there. Number 56 for the Tigers coming into the game, Cy Fisher, junior, 6'2".
Yeah, they're excited down there on the sidelines. This was a big win tonight.
This was a real big win because it could have gone a lot of ways. You know what I mean? It's supposed
we were
to be
expecting a really close game.
We were, and the Tigers have, for the most part, been in demand. The defense has played really well tonight, only giving up some big plays to that running back. Again, handing it off to Richardson around the left side, and he is moving, and he is going to go in for a touchdown. Touchdown, Tahlequah. Richardson celebrating, and look at the stands and the
They may get a penalty on this.
And they might get a penalty, and that should be all right because he went in. I don't even know if he got touched.
There was some of that jitteriness.
Yeah. 46-13 Tigers, 48 seconds remaining. Big score by Richardson. I believe it's his first one of the year. I could be wrong, but I believe it is, Craig.
I believe you're right, and that's probably the first one of his high school career, which would explain the excitement.
Heck yeah, I'd be pumped too. Here we go. Tigers are going to be kicking it. They're trying to get a few people out on the field for the extra point. And here we go. Snap up, ball, and it is good. Bodie Jimerson has been perfect tonight on his kicks. And the Tigers are now leading 47-13 with 48 seconds to go. We'll just keep it here. Craig, give me some thoughts since you don't get to talk much.
Well, I'd say if they play Pryor right now, it's a different outcome. This is a different team than I saw earlier in the year. They are executing. You know, that's really the word that comes to mind when I'm watching them the last, what is this, 4 weeks now?
Yeah.
That Sapulpa game seemed to really wake them up.
Yeah, something. I don't know. The Sapulpa game, well, they won. Let's see, they won against Hale, and then they beat Sapulpa, correct?
Yes.
And then that Sapulpa game really lit the fire, and then they beat Claremore.
Yeah, they had a lot of mistakes in that Hale game. They scored a lot of points. But they touched the ball. First time they touched the ball, they run it back for a touchdown. I think they had a penalty on it, and they came back and did it again. They run it back for a touchdown.
Right.
So that second half of the Sapulpa game, it's been a different team since then.
And here we go, Jimerson with the kick. They're running another guy out there on the field.
Yeah, they're shuffling players in and out now.
And here we go, 48 seconds to go. Tigers up 47-13. And a short kick into the end. Picked up at the 23-yard line and hit and brought down about the 25. Number 11 with the run back there, Jamaica Woods. And it'll bring up a 1st and 10 for Glenpool with 43 seconds remaining in this game. Tigers picking up a big win tonight. Stay tuned. We will have a brief, the Qual Mix?
Yes, sir.
Post-game show, just kind of talking about tonight and the next game and giving a few very, very unofficial stats, which we don't have Gary up here, and I can't read his chicken scratch.
Yeah.
But
it looked like McMurtry, 127 rushing. Tyler Joyce rushed for 105, threw for 95. You know, like I said, it's hard to read this.
It's hard to read it, yeah.
That's what I think, and player of the game, it's a tough call. They both had some really good moments.
They have, and that was a high ball, a snap handled by the quarterback, and he is just able to get back to the line of scrimmage to bring up a 2nd and 10. 20 seconds remaining on this clock, and the handoff around the right side there to number 30. And that, I believe, will do it. 10 seconds remaining on the clock, and I think Glenpool's going to be happy to just let this one move on down, and we're at 3 seconds now. And that will be the game, and we're going to be right back here shortly for the qualmix.com postgame show. Tigers winning tonight 47-13 here at the Green Country.
Hey y'all, it's Lou Kelly from the Quam at QuamX.com, inviting you to join us each and every day, Monday through Sunday, where you can tune in and hear all the scores from all of the high schools in Cherokee County. It's an update that happens every other hour. Just listen for it. Plus, your favorite songs from 1955 until today. And RedDirtTexasCountry.com plays Red Dirt, Texas Country Charts, and the 1990s decade of country music. Go to QuamX.com and click Listen Live. I'll see you there.
And we are back on the Green Country Sports Network. Fans are congratulating and shaking hands here, and Tigers with a big win tonight. They've won now, 4 in a row, bringing their record to 6-2, and putting them in a good position to make the playoffs, Craig.
Yeah, early in the year, I thought our playoff streak was potentially in danger. I believe tonight's game has put them in the playoffs,
right,
if I'm not mistaken.
I think so, is what we were talking to Coach Miller about earlier. We think that it will put them in the playoffs. We go to Tulsa Memorial next week, and for all intents and purposes, we should win that game. But
you never know.
You never know. I always have to, say that, because you just really never know.
You still have to come and play the game.
Yep, you still got to show up. You got to, stay injury-free, and work on your fundamentals, things like that. So I know Craig mentioned some stats earlier, and nice game tonight by Joyce. Nice game tonight by McMurtry. Touchdown for Robinson tonight.
Yeah.
His, I believe, first of the season. And then, of course, touchdown for Josh Richardson, his first.
And Beckett, you mentioned Beckett Robinson.
Freshman.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome.
Yeah. And he had some good catches, too, just 2 or 3 other catches in general.
I never did get a touchdown in varsity football.
Yeah,
so good for them.
At all, so.
Good for them.
But yeah, good job, and super proud of the Tigers tonight, and we want to thank Lou Kelly, the owner of QuamX.com, for sponsoring our post-game show, and we want to thank all of our sponsors tonight.
And get well soon, Lou.
Yeah, Lou hadn't been feeling great, but he's on the mend, and hopefully we might have him on some calls, maybe through the basketball season or something like that. You never know. One of us might have to be out for something, and he's the voice of. He's been around Tahlequah for a long time and called a lot of stuff, so he puts me to shame by far, by a long way. But I appreciate everybody tuning in and listening to us and sticking with me, even though I mess things up quite a bit. We're very grateful to do this show, Craig. It's really fun. It's stressful sometimes.
It is.
Some of y'all don't hear that. It is stressful sometimes.
And I appreciate the opportunity people have given us. I'm thankful to bring this game to the people of Tahlequah.
Yeah.
And it makes me feel good to do it.
It does, yeah. So we want to thank Matt Cloud, the athletic director, for believing in us and allowing us to do this. And we're going to go ahead and sign off here. And Tigers win 47-13. We will be back next week. Tulsa Memorial, 7 o'clock. If you can't make the game, watch us here on the Green Country Sports Network. Until next time.
Green Country Sport Network presents Tahlequah Tiger Football. Support Tahlequah Tiger Athletics. Once a Tiger, always a Tiger. Today's game is brought to you by Green Country Funeral Home. Buffalo Wild Wings. Cherokee County Collision. State Farm Agent Laura Lunn. Springwater Lawn Care. Tommy Nix Auto Group. The Qual. Two Sisters Financial. Rafa's Burrito Company. Bank of Cherokee County. H&H Quality Tires and Auto. Grace Medical Equipment. Bob Ed Culver, State Representative District 4. UFFC. Spring Hollow Feed and Supply. Suzanne Myers. First Students Tahlequah. Springwater Fence. Red Dirt's Texas Country. BJ Baker's Trial Attorney.